ఈరోజు సుజుకి జిమ్నీ ఓనర్షిప్ రివ్యూ చూద్దాము. ఓనర్ హ్యాపీగా ఉన్నారా లేదా ఈ కార్తో, అలాగే దీంట్లో ఉన్న ప్లస్ పాయింట్స్ ఏంటి, మైనస్ పాయింట్స్ ఏంటి. ఇన్ కేస్ మీరు సుజుకి జిమ్నీ లేదా 4-wheel డ్రైవ్ కార్ కొనాలని చూస్తుంటే ఈ వీడియో చూసిన తర్వాత మీకు కూడా కాస్త క్లారిటీ వస్తుంది. హాయ్ సార్.
హలో
సూరజ్ గారు, నమస్తే.
నైస్
టు మీట్ యూ సార్. వెల్కమ్ టు ద ఛానల్.
సో
ఈ కారు ఎప్పుడు తీసుకున్నారు సార్?
So this was I think about a little over a year.
Okay.
And I bought it in December.
Okay.
So I got some good discounts and all of that. So about 2 lakhs I got a discount.
Okay.
It was the year ending model, so it was good. Yeah.
Which variant is it, sir?
So this is the top end variant.
Okay.
I think it's Alpha.
Alpha, yeah.
Yeah. Alpha. So
automatic,
it's an
sir?
automatic, yeah.
Okay. And did you prefer automatic, sir? Or,
Yeah, definitely I preferred automatic because I recently moved back to Bangalore. I was in the States for like 14 years. So I do automatic cars all the time.
Okay.
And then in this traffic here, automatic is the best way to go.
Correct, sir.
Because,
Correct.
You just can't keep changing gears. You're always in first or second. There's no point.
Yeah. Correct, sir. So మీరు ఎందుకు చూస్ చేసుకున్నారు సార్ ఇది థార్ అనేది? ఐ మీన్ జిమ్నీ. You have a Thar also, 4x4.
No, I test drive the Thar. I think for my personality, I felt this was a better car.
Okay.
And also Thar is very, very big. It feels very bulky on the street, and it's very difficult to turn.
Yeah.
And also when you start the engine, you see the whole dashboard will vibrate. There are a lot of those kind of niggles with Thar.
Okay.
And also Thar has a very bad rep because all the people who bought it are all real estate people. So I don't want to go with that vibe. So
yeah.
I like this car. It is compact, easy to go in and out of traffic.
Yeah.
And easy to park. So yeah.
Okay. అంటే ఇంతకు ముందు ఏ కార్ యూజ్ చేశారండి మీరు
Before this I had an SUV.
Okay.
I had a Honda CR-V.
Okay.
And then I also have another small car Alto, which I used to drive, that my dad is driving now. So this is my main car now.
Okay. అంటే ఈ కార్ తీసుకున్న పర్పస్ ఏంటి సార్? ఈజ్ ఇట్ మీకు సిటీ కోసమనా లేకపోతే ఆఫ్ రోడ్ చేద్దాం?
No. Off-roading was interesting. I wanted to do off-road.
Okay.
But I also do long trips. My wife is from ČikkMagalur, so we go a lot of times to ČikkMagalur.
Okay.
And there are no roads. So just like Bangalore. So
Okay.
So it really helps to go up hills and down hills and all of that.
Okay.
And even when you park it in the slope, there's no worry of the car going away because there's had this incline slope and all that. So that's good. Yeah.
Okay. Good, sir. Good. And the seating comfort, sir, how is it ikkada and back lo?
Yeah, seating is good. Front, it's really comfortable for long drives.
Okay.
Back, as I said, if you're very tall, anything above 5'7", 5'8" may not be the most comfortable.
Okay.
Because of the under thigh support.
Yeah.
But otherwise, for shorter people, I think it's a great car.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think only 4 people can go, not 5 people, because the middle seat is really not that comfortable for long drives.
Okay. And మీరు ఎప్పుడన్నా ఎక్కువ 4x4 యూస్ చేశారండి?
Yeah.
How was the experience?
Oh, it's very easy to drive. Yeah? Like,
okay.
Because when I was in ČikkMagalur recently, there was a lot of slush. It was raining and all of that.
Okay.
Other cars are struggling. It's very easy to put into 4x4 and just like zip through all of it. It's very easy. It's a light car also.
Correct.
So it's very easy to use.
Because of the power and weight ratio.
Yeah, it's very easy to drive.
Yeah. Many people told me the same thing.
Yeah.
They also experienced both the cars, Thar and this.
Because my wife also drives this, and then she also put it in 4x4 and drives, so it's really comfortable for her too.
Okay. How about the visibility, sir? Bonnet and then overall visibility while driving?
I think the visibility is really nice in this car because the seating position is good. As I said, if you're around 5'5", 5'6", I'm 5'6", so it's very comfortable for me.
Okay.
And I think there's good visibility, and the good part about this car is you don't get direct sunlight to the driver.
Okay.
Which lot other cars don't have. Because the windscreens are usually taller, like they're more slanted.
Correct.
So there's a lot of sunlight, but there's no sunlight to the driver here at all. So
good
that way the car remains cool.
Okay.
Summers. Yeah.
Good thing to know, sir.
Yeah.
So since we are talking about sunlight, how about the AC performance, sir?
Oh, AC is very good. I have never had an issue.
Okay.
Would have been nice to have some AC behind.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think I'll have to run it in full power to get the AC to the back seat.
Correct.
But otherwise it's okay.
Rear AC vents could have been better.
Would have been really nice if they had something in the middle console to give some AC to the back. Yeah.
How about this, sir? Armrest, is it aftermarket?
No. So there's a lot of accessories for Jimny. There's a huge community for Jimny accessories. So I've done a bunch of things. This armrest is really comfortable.
Okay.
I've done a lot of small things like this foam piece here, and then this leg support here, just so that if in case you bang your knee, all of that. There's a lot of things you can do to this Jimny, and then again storage is a problem. So I have all these bottle holders just to keep that.
Correct, sir.
Yeah, you can customize it. So Jimny has a lot of accessories.
Okay. As soon as we see the car, anybody, not just me, one thing to be noticed is there's no place for any storage.
Correct. That's
So,
definitely an issue. Yeah.
yeah.
But sometimes I think it's good because when there's storage, people keep storing stuff, and then when you clean it, there's so much stuff to take out.
Yeah.
So it's very cluttered. So I like to keep the car simple. There's nothing to store. There's nothing to store, so it's easy to clean. So
Correct.
I kind of like that simplistic way of the approach of this car. So there's nothing.
So that's not a problem.
It's not a problem really. Yeah.
Okay.
Because maximum you'll need a water bottle.
Correct.
I have holders here.
Yeah, okay.
Anything else is unwanted.
Okay.
So everything else is just nice to have, which it's okay. You can live by that.
Yeah. And how about the boot space, sir? Are you okay with that?
Yeah, the boot space is good because it's taller. You can stack up. So even though it's not wide enough, you can stack up a lot of things. So
okay.
I think it's never been a problem for me. I've gone on long trips.
Okay.
I went on a 7-day trip. It was not bad at all.
Okay.
And then you have this option to put a carrier.
Yeah.
So I didn't do that, but yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Because of road noise and all that. So
Yeah. And also the mileage, it will impact.
Correct, mileage because you get lighter ones, but then sometimes it's not the most aerodynamic when you're going. There will be a lot of road noise.
Correct.
And I don't do it a lot. I drive in the city a lot, so it didn't make sense to have a roof carrier. Yeah.
Okay. And when did you buy this, sir? Actually, how many months?
You mean the accessories or
no,
the car, right? About 1.5 years ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, end of 2024 I bought. December.
How many kilometers did you?
So it's about 18,000 kilometers now. So yeah, I'm very happy with the overall performance of the car.
And how about the mileage, sir?
Yeah, mileage is a slightly weak point. So I think I get about 10 in the city.
Okay.
And in the highways I get about 13 sometimes.
Okay.
And I think that's also because I changed the tires and I've changed the suspension, changed the air intake and all of that. So I'll probably lose like a kilometer or 2 kilometers there. Otherwise, I think stock will be better.
So my opinion is 10 is very good now, sir.
Yeah,
all other cars also, it is Bangalore.
Correct.
And you'll get 10 only, no, in any car.
Correct. And then there are bikes. There are bikes which give you like 5 and 6. So that way.
So 10 is agreeable.
It's not bad. Actually. Yeah, it's acceptable, but not.
That too, this is a SUV.
Correct. Exactly.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the aerodynamics.
Correct.
So 10 is very much good.
It's not a bad thing. Yeah.
And how about the ground clearance, sir?
Oh, ground clearance is, you don't have to think about it at all. So I've gone over footpaths, take a U-turn, all of that.
Okay.
So never an issue. The one thing I have a problem with this is you can't turn it in narrow spaces. The turning radius is very small. So sometimes you'll have to go back up a little.
Okay.
That's the only problem with this because it doesn't turn that easily as other cars.
Correct.
So that's one thing I've noticed.
That is the small line, no?
Yeah, that's one thing because roads are narrow in Bangalore.
Correct.
So when I have to make a U-turn, I make sure I go a little wide and then take a U-turn. So that's the only thing.
Okay, good, sir. And how about the long trip, sir? If you're taking this SUV on highways for a long journey, maybe 200, 300 kilometers, how does it feel, sir?
Oh, it's very comfortable, sir. Usually I travel with my wife and my son and my dog. So it's very comfortable. I've gone almost I did a whole Tamil Nadu trip.
Okay.
Fully on this car. So it was very, very comfortable. You don't feel tired at all.
Okay.
So that way, no problems with the comfort at all.
Okay. And how much did you pay, sir, for this? You said you got it on offer, right?
Yeah, I paid 15.5 on road.
Okay.
So I think it was about 17 plus something.
Yeah.
I got it down to 15.5.
Yeah, that time they were giving almost 3 lakhs discount.
Yeah, I think about 2.5 lakhs I was getting discount.
Was it the same period, is it?
Same period.
Okay.
I think they had a new model after that. But yeah, I think price is also a big issue with this car. Like, a lot of people didn't want to pay so much for this car.
Yeah.
But I think for 15.5, if you look at other competitors, there's no other car in this space for that money. So I was very happy with the deal.
Yeah. And how do you feel about this, sir? If somebody wants to buy this, if they want to use it in city and highway as well, and also of course it is off-road car.
Correct. Yeah.
So can they be, is it fine for them?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
If they want to have just one car.
Yeah, because after I bought in my apartment, 3 other people bought Jimnys after talking to me, and they're all very happy with the purchase, so they don't have a problem with it at all. So
okay.
I definitely recommend it for small families, basically.
Okay, 4. That's all, right?
4, yeah. Ideally 4.
Not 5.
5, it's not going to be comfortable. 5, if you have a second car, then this can be one of the cars.
Okay.
But as the only car for 5 people, not recommended.
Not recommended.
Yeah.
Okay. And Suzuki, sir, we know about the after-sale service.
Yeah, it's always.
So what is your experience, sir, after-sale service?
It's breezy. It's no problem. Suzuki is never a problem. You can always get stuff done. It's no problem at all.
Okay. Yeah. And how about the charges, sir? When you go for service, how much do they charge?
So I don't exactly know the numbers, but I think it's standard like any other car. So I don't think there's an issue with that.
Okay.
I've never felt that it's too expensive to maintain it and all that. So and also it's only run 18,000 kilometers. So I don't think
it is for max. once in a year, right? The
Yes,
service?
yes, once in a year. Again, based on the
Or
mileage.
10,000
yeah, based on
kilometers
the mileage.
once.
So if you do more, then you probably have to get it serviced. Yeah.
Okay. It's not every 6 months, right? It
No,
is
no, it's
1
not
year
like
or
that.
10,000
Yes,
kilometers.
yes,
Okay.
whichever
good
is
to-
sooner. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe around 7,000-8,000, sir, per service?
Again, so service you'll have to do, but again, you don't do oil changes. Oil
Okay.
changes you do only at 10,000.
Okay.
You do any other issues you have, anything. I've never had any issues with this car.
Okay.
So that way I'm very happy with it. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And how do you use this car? Is it your daily, running car?
Yeah, yeah.
City
It's
and
my daily driver. Yeah.
Okay.
So everything I run errands with all of this with this car, and
Okay.
it's really helpful that way. Yeah.
Okay. You said you have 2 more cars, right?
Yeah, I had a Alto and I have a CRV, but I don't take that out much now.
Okay.
'cause-
That's what I wanted to ask.
Yeah, there's no
After
need for
buying
it.
this,
Yeah,
are you using those cars or?
So my wife uses the Alto sometimes.
Uh-huh.
If this is not there, otherwise she prefers this car, which is very comfortable
Okay.
for her.
So
She's
why
very
is it,
confident.
sir? Why is it? I want to know. Why you are not using that after buying this? Why are you using only this?
I don't know. It's its old car,
Uh-huh.
and also it's not this comfortable.
Okay.
And also I like driving this car, so it's a very nice feeling to drive this car, and
Yeah.
I get to meet people like you. So you wouldn't have talked to me if I had driven
Correct.
an
Correct.
Alto.
Any
so-
other Alto?
yeah. So there you have it.
Correct, sir. Correct. See, I get a lot of comments, and also I speak to a lot of people.
Mm.
They say they wouldn't have experienced Jimny,
Mm,
but they would have experienced Thar, or they would have seen Thar
correct.
in their relatives or friends.
Yeah.
But straight away they say, no, I don't want to buy Jimny.
Correct.
So what do you say?
I think it's just an internet thing. Some people badmouth it because not that big, right?
Correct,
But they
correct.
don't talk about the budget and what you get for the value
Capabilities.
for money and the after service, all of that. And Mahindra is prone to have this display
Yeah,
issues,
correct.
a lot of music issues, all of that.
Yeah.
So that way Maruti is very, very solid in that.
Yeah.
And I think if they test drive the Jimny, they will buy it.
Okay.
But they just don't do it because they always think Thar looks better,
Better,
has
yeah,
better
yeah.
presence.
Correct, sir.
But yeah, I think otherwise people are just missing out of not trying to test drive a Jimny. I think they will really like it if they do.
Okay, good, sir. Good to know about it. That's what I try, telling people.
Yeah,
They don't experience, they don't drive the
Correct.
car, and then they'll comment.
exactly. Yeah,
So this is the most practical car in
Correct,
this
it is.
segment, in this price
Definitely.
bracket actually.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. And how about this steering feedback and all, sir?
Oh yeah, there's no issues like that. I've never had any issues. It's very, very responsive.
Okay.
Yeah.
In the
Apart from
city
the
and-
turning radius, that's the only
That's the only
gripe.
negative you say.
Otherwise, it's a very comfortable car. Yeah, no issues.
What are the negatives, sir, have you found in this car?
Uh,
Or you will suggest Maruti to improve in this?
Negatives? The turning radius is one.
Okay.
Wish it was easier to turn.
Okay.
Apart from that, I don't know, maybe the under thigh support for the back seat.
Back seat, yes. That is
So
a
some
little
people do that
smaller.
custom too. You can get the seats done. You can just
Extended.
add a little.
Yeah.
That's the only problem. And apart from that, as I told you, the AC would have been nice to have an AC
Yeah,
vent in
rear
the
vent
back,
AC. Yeah.
or put in the roof or somewhere.
Yeah.
Apart from that, I think it's again all this will jack up the price, which
Correct,
I'm not
sir,
happy
correct,
with. So I think for
correct.
the price, I'm very happy with the car.
Yeah.
It's good.
And
value
how
for
about
money.
this quality, sir? This material, how do you
Yeah.
feel about it? Is it okay?
I mean,
Is
see,
there
it's,
any improvement?
it's a Jeep, so you already go in with a kind of an idea of how the Jeep will look.
Yeah.
But even though it's plastic, it's not cheap plastic. It doesn't, at least the color is nice. The black doesn't feel very plasticky.
Correct.
Because
correct,
if it's gray, or if it's any other color, cream,
Yeah.
it look very plasticky.
Correct.
And for this build of the car, I think the black really works well.
Okay.
And all these are pretty tough. I don't see any issues with that.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've done some sound dampening to the doors, so that
Mm-hmm.
way the road noise reduces a lot.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's a lot of things. It's a project car. So
Yeah.
I always wanted to buy a Gypsy when I was young.
Yeah,
I
correct.
could never afford it. So
Okay.
this is it's part of my dream.
Good to know. Good to
Yeah.
know, sir. Yeah, it's a favorite car for so many.
Yeah,
Gypsy,
it's a
actually.
cult following for
Yeah,
Gypsy. Yeah.
Yeah. So good to know, sir. And how about this engine, sir? It is a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated
Yes.
engine.
Yes.
So are you happy with the engine and
Yeah,
power and torque? How is it?
Yeah, so it's good. I've done some changes to it, so increase that. I've put a free flow,
Uh-huh.
so that is one thing which is increased. I also have this. It's called a throttle controller.
Okay.
So it's called a wind booster. This has different modes.
Okay.
So you can, when you change it to different modes. So if I change it to sports, then the pickup increases.
Okay.
So it gives you very peppy feel while driving.
Okay.
So there are different modes. So this is really good. This I think is a must-have for cars, at least to enjoy the drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. So without that, sir, how is the engine?
No problems with the engine, sir. It's very quiet and no issues of I don't feel that it's dragging too much. I don't have that issue at all.
Okay, when you are using it in highway, when you want to
highways.
overtake,
Yeah,
there's
no
no issue
problem.
with
No.
that.
Again, people think they want a highway.
That's why I wanted
They
to know
always
that.
say that, oh, you're not able to overtake. But why are you driving at 120, 150? First of all, that's not the purpose of this car, right?
Correct.
And you should drive responsibly. And I think if you drive that, I think this is more than what you need.
Yeah. Okay. So your engine is fine, is it? For city and highway,
very
overtaking.
Smooth. No problem. I've never had an issue at all. In the city, anyway, you can't drive fast.
We can't go, yes.
So only in the freeways, in the highway, you'll probably feel like you want more power. But again, I don't drive. I manage to drive safe, so I don't need to go at 150.
Okay.
I'm very happy.
Okay. So what are the positives, sir, in this car after 1.5 years, right?
Yeah, 1.5 years.
So what is your...
again, just to reiterate, so again the handling and it's a nice color. I bought a nice color, and then a lot of people appreciate this car because of the color.
Yeah.
And it's easy to drive in and out of traffic, easy to park.
Correct.
And long drives are fine. I think it ticks all my boxes in terms of what I was looking for in a car. So I have no complaints. Yeah.
So this color, sir, it's a green, right? But they call something else.
Yeah, it's something else. I don't know what it's called. It's kind of
yellow. Yeah.
Kinetic yellow. I think it's called kinetic yellow.
But it looks green actually.
Yeah, it looks kind of froggy green.
Correct.
Yeah, so some people don't like this color because they don't want the car to stand out.
Yeah.
But I bought it because I wanted the car to stand out.
Frankly speaking, because of the color only, I'm talking to you.
Exactly. So there you go.
This is a nice color.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Nice, very nice actually.
Thank you.
So I wish everybody buys the same color.
Yeah, I wish,
So you wanted to buy the same color, or
I was pretty clear. This is the color. If I buy, this is the color. Otherwise, I'm not buying this car.
Okay, nice choice there.
Thank you.
And what are the suggestions, sir? Maybe they are going to get a facelift nearly in the near future.
Yeah.
I think they already got it in Japan, I think.
Yeah, Japan, I had the 2-door. Now they got the 4-door.
Yeah.
Again, the market is different there in Japan, right? So the suspensions already come with better suspensions.
Correct.
I think that's one way where Maruti always kind of, tries to do cost cutting.
Correct.
They don't give you the best. So,
yeah.
But the advantage of this is there's a lot of aftermarket stuff that you can buy, and it's all plug and play. You don't have to do any changes.
Correct.
So that way it's a good option. For people who like to enhance their car, they can do it. People who want to keep it stock can keep it stock.
Okay. And other thing, sir, if somebody has 16 lakhs, 15 lakhs budget, they are looking for a car or, off-roader or, all-in-one. As I said, they can afford just one car. They want to use it in the city, highway, and also off-roading.
Correct.
So will you suggest this car, or will you suggest Thar or something else?
No, definitely not Thar. Thar is just too heavy, and it doesn't feel like, and I don't know the safety rating of it. I just don't feel safe. That it's just too big, very boxy.
Yeah.
And again, one is the budget. It's very expensive. If you go in for a all four-wheel drive with all the comforts, it'll be at least 25 lakhs.
Yeah.
And that's like 10 lakhs you can buy another second car.
Correct.
So that way, for the budget, I don't think Thar is a good option, and that's why I went with this.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good to know, sir. And how about the headlight throw, sir? Is it okay in the night, or have you made any changes in the headlight?
Yeah, the headlight is okay, but would have been better if it had much, more brighter throw and all of that. This is an LED light, so that's okay.
Yeah, okay.
So I changed the fogs.
Okay.
The fog lights I put a different brand, so which gives me like a better visibility, and also. And it's a good branded company, because there's a lot of aftermarket which is like just right in the face, driving so hard for people coming the opposite side.
Yeah.
So I try to avoid that. It's a branded one, and I don't put it in the city. So it's only when I go out I put it, because it's very annoying to have headlights hit you.
Correct.
Some people have a lot of lights on this car, which is just
that's not good actually.
Yeah, it's a cosmetic thing. I don't think it really has any utility value to it.
Okay. You changed both, is it? Headlight and fog lights?
No, headlights I kept the same.
Okay.
Because in the city there's more than enough.
Yeah.
On the freeway, when I go to the highway, then I use the fog lights. So that's been very good. Yeah.
Okay. And how about the suspension and tires, sir? Have you changed?
Yes.
How are they?
So the stock is, again, it's a narrower tire, and I think it just looks a little, makes the car look smaller.
Yeah.
And to increase the road presence, I went to the size up of the tire.
Okay.
And then even the suspension I changed, because I think stock suspension was not the best quality.
Okay.
So I bought a Japanese suspension, which they use for Jimny in Japan.
Okay.
So that way it's very comfortable.
Okay.
And it's improved the ride quality a lot. Like the road noise and the ride quality in the humps and all of that has improved at least 5-fold after I changed all the suspension and the tires. Yeah.
Okay. After changing suspension and tires, have you noticed any drop in the mileage, sir?
Yeah, I think about maybe a kilometer I lose.
Okay.
But I think it's also about how you drive, your driving style, all of that matters. So there's no there's no one size fits all kind of thing.
Correct.
So mileage is very it's it depends on how you drive it also. I think if you brake often, if you go fast, all of that is going to reduce the mileage. Otherwise, I think it's okay.
Okay. Can you tell me one experience, sir, with your off-roading with this car?
Yeah, so when I was in 𝐶𝐸𝐺, I think so there was no roads there. We actually drove off to one tourist spot and there was absolutely no roads. And there was an uphill full slush and mud.
Okay.
And no cars could go.
Okay.
But I think there was another Thar which was there, but Thar also it's heavy. It's making a lot of sound.
Okay.
This car was very easy. It was breezy to just drive up.
Okay.
We went there and then came back also. Even with the incline also, we don't have this fear of him skidding off the road and all of that.
Okay.
The grip is solid. The 4x4 is very solid. Yeah.
Okay. Good to know that, sir. And I think they're going to get facelift. I think whatever this storage issues, I think they'll take care of this.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's worth it, because if you're only doing storage changes, it's not going to be worth the difference in money. They're going to charge a premium for it, right?
Correct.
So I don't know what else you can do to this car. All the things that are there for a reason. So I think it works well for this size of the car and the budget. So anything increasing, I don't know if I would buy it again.
Maybe the width.
I don't know.
Will they increase the width?
I don't think they can do that, because I think it's the tax.
The platform has to be changed.
The whole chassis has to be changed. I don't think they'll do that, because all the tax benefits and all that, right? So if it's a wider body, you need to pay more tax. So again, the price will go up to the consumer.
Yeah, it is less than 4 meters, I think. No?
Yes.
Sub 4 meter SUV.
Yeah.
Okay. And how about the future, sir? If they bring hybrid, otherwise diesel.
Diesel I don't know, but hybrid I think would be a good option. But I don't know hybrid with 4x4. I don't know if there's any in the market. I don't know if they can send that kind of power.
Correct.
I don't think it's possible. So maybe that will not work.
Maybe the future is hybrid. People are saying that.
Yeah, could be. I don't know. But would have been nice if this had a 2-door version. So that would be really funky. Like the Zen had a carbon. Zen Carbon, which is a 2-door. I love that car. So would have been nice to have that, but again, it's not good for them to sell. Nobody's going to buy it.
They already have 2-door, Jimny in Japan.
In Japan they do, not in
abroad,
India. Correct. Yeah.
Many people were expecting that.
No, even in Australia, there's a huge market for this 2-door off-roading. People who do camping, all of that.
Yeah. Okay, sir. So what do you say, sir, for my viewers? So will you suggest this?
I would say just go take a test drive, and then don't go by what you read on the internet. Don't compare it with a Thar, because one is it's almost 2 times the price. And it serves a very different use case, right?
Correct.
And so this is good in the city. I think if you want the kind of a look of a Jeep and the feel of a Jeep and an SUV, I think this is the best car to buy. I think it makes sense to get this car. Okay,
one thing, sir, last thing. Out of 10, how many points will you give, sir, and why?
Oh, that's a very hard question here. That's again it's different for different people, right? For me, I think it's definitely a 9 out of 10, because it ticks all my boxes that I was looking for. Could be different for a different person, but at least for my use case, this is the best car I could figure out. So I think it is 9 out of 10 for me.
Okay, why that 1 point reduce? I want to know that.
Because there is no perfect car. So
okay.
There's always things that can be improved.
Okay, maybe because of the storage you are reducing.
Not really the storage. I think the seat, I would have been nice to have
the rear
little
seat.
more
thigh support.
Thigh support in the back seat. Apart from that, there's really nothing. Because
how about the angle, sir? Rear seat angle, is it comfortable to sit for a long time?
It's like a bench. So there is it's like a balcony seat. So
maybe reclining.
There is 2-step reclining,
but still it's not sufficient.
It's okay, but that's what I said. If you're taller, maybe you'll need more under thigh support. Otherwise, it's a good car. I don't have any issues.
Okay. So finally, you are happy with this car, sir?
Absolutely happy.
For the money you paid for this, you are getting
totally
off-roader.
Happy. 3 more people bought Jimnys
because
after
of
I bought.
Nice to know that.
They test drove this car and it's like, okay, I never knew this car is so good. So then they got it.
Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
For sharing your experience.
Absolutely.
Nice talking to you, sir. Nice meeting you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
ఇది చూడడానికి కూడా చాలా బాగుంది, కానీ చాలామంది దీన్ని చూసిన వెంటనే విడ్త్ ఇంకాస్త ఎక్కువ ఉంటే బాగుండు అనుకుంటూ ఉంటారు. కరెక్టే అది. ఇంకొకటి గుర్తుపెట్టుకోవాల్సింది ఏంటంటే, మీరు యాక్చువల్గా ఆఫ్ రోడ్ చేసేటప్పుడు ఈ విడ్త్ అనేది చాలా యూస్ఫుల్గా ఉంటుంది. ఎప్పుడన్నా మీరు నేరో రోడ్స్లో వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు కాస్త విడ్త్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటే అది కాస్త కష్టం అవుతుంది అనమాట. కాబట్టి ఇది మీకు సిటీకైనా యూస్ఫుల్గా ఉంటుంది, హైవేకి బాగుంటుంది, ఆఫ్ రోడింగ్ అయితే చెప్పాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు కదా. ఇది 4-wheel డ్రైవ్, మంచి క్యాపబుల్ ఎస్యూవీ అనమాట. మీకు చాలా యూస్ఫుల్గా ఉంటుంది. మీరు దేనికి ఒకసారి టెస్ట్ డ్రైవ్ చేయండి, తర్వాతే మీరు ఫైనల్ డెసిషన్ తీసుకోండి. సూరజ్ గారు, థ్యాంక్స్ అలాట్ ఫర్ షేరింగ్ యువర్ ఓనర్షిప్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్.